Okay, California Governor Gavin Newsome announces something that reasonable people might actually be able to agree on. Not all of them, but some. A moratorium on the death penalty.
It is a amazingly great day for liberty, Tim, when the state says that they're no longer going to kill people that they don't have to. And what I mean by that is they're not protecting someone who's actively attacking someone else. They're in a cell. We need to figure out a way to deal with these people. We know for sure that most likely innocent people have been put to death in America by the authorities, and we don't have to do it. And, you can imagine what it must feel like to go to the gas chamber or the electric chair not having done what you've been accused of doing. It's the biggest imposition on liberty a state can make, and it's a great thing that Newsom is doing away with it. He said in his remarks that he was not comfortable signing any death warrants, knowing that there are likely innocent people on death row.
We know that programs like the Innocence Project have targeted people on death row with DNA technology that's exonerated them. But do we have any actual case of someone who was put to death and then we subsequently found out that they definitely did not commit the crime for which they died?
Cameron Todd Haynes, I think, is the name of one guy who was accused of burning down his house with his wife and children in it, and there's a lot of evidence. That's the case that I think sort of resonates with me, the more modern case, that he didn't do it. But it's not like what I think you're asking for is there's DNA or film evidence that shows somebody else, in fact, committing the crime. I don't know that is quite on point. But if you look at these cases and you look at the evidence, and you look at the quality of justice that they received in a lot of them, it will shock your conscience when you read about the DA who acted inappropriately and lied, or the police officer who later admitted to lying, and these sorts of things.
Or suppressed exculpatory evidence.
All you have to know, Tim, it's not about them being evil. They're just humans, okay? And that's why we can't trust them with putting people to death, because they make mistakes, and they have all the human frailties that we all have.